You might be surprised. Well, no, if you've been following this podcast for a while, you won't be surprised. But because I've already done his previous albums before. Bad Bunny dropped another album, dog. So we're gonna be giving that a stoner score right about now. Let me put up the image of Bad Bunny's new album. So I listened to the album real quick. The short summary of a review for that album is it was different. All right, it was different from what we're used to getting from Bad Bunny. You know, is unlike Juicy J's turn. We also expect Bad Bunny to take us to that turn level. All right, we're that's what we expect from Bad Bunny. But right now, that is not what we got from this album, and I'm gonna give it a stoner score. All right, it was a whole different vibe, a whole totally different vibe. He was on something else. He was showing his art. He was showing that he's an actual artist. I feel like he got the money. You know, all the number ones he's gotten, all the music he's gotten at top billboards and put you at a frame of mind to go, you know, have fun, go get some tequila. You know, gotta be the tequila and have some fun. This album is saying, you know, I have another side to me. I have another. See, I like when artists do that. You know, I believe NLE Chopper also did that in his last album, saying I'm more than, you know, just what I do. This is the same thing with Bad Bunny, and I love when artists show that side of themselves, that they're not just here to grab money. I actually do this shit. I actually have it in me. So this is, let me give it a stoner score. And if you're new to the stoner score, is out of these 10 criteria. Number one is artwork, title, intro, beat selection, less than 30% skip on first listen, the use of features, the content, are you saying something, the replay value, do you have a few songs in there that, you know, garners a lot of replays? Does this transcend time? Does it create a moment in time that we're going to come back to in the future? And is satisfaction guaranteed? Are the streets satisfied with this album? So today we're going to be talking about Bad Bunny's new album called, oh my God, let me try. You know, again, I'm reviewing Bad Bunny's album and I don't speak Spanish, and I do not believe you need to understand the language in music. Music does transcend, it breaks down all language barrier. If it's good, it translates in all language. Like, you don't need to understand what they're saying to know a song is good, because a song definitely, it breaks through the language barrier, literally. I mean, you can't see it, but if you could see it, it'll be clear in your eyes like it is on mine. All right, so saying that, I'm gonna try to pronounce the title of this album. All right. All right, so it's El ultimo del mundo. Yeah, I might have said that wrong, but hey, it is what it is. So that's Bad Bunny's new album, and the artwork is right on the screen right now. Let me go through over the stoner score. All right. So number one is artwork. Let me look at the artwork right now. Let's see. Like, it might have had a meaning. There's a meaning in there, but I'm not inside enough to catch it, man. I don't believe I catch the meaning. But it is, a Mack truck is coming at you. If I was to guess, let me say he's the Mack truck. From hell in the background. I know I'm trying to, you know, okay. So again, artwork is subjective. You could create meaning out of artwork, but if this is what I'm seeing, that Mack truck is coming at you straight from hell. That is my interpretation of this artwork. So does he get this artwork? See, now, as vague as it is, yes, he got this artwork, and I was able to derive meaning from it, which that's what a good artwork should do. So I'll say it got artwork. I say he got artwork. Title, okay, I can't front, you know, El ultimo del mundo. You could easily translate that, and yes, it got title. Okay, so intro, yes. Yes, intro flow, it introduced the album we're gonna listen to. It's not gonna be the same Bad Bunny that we're used to. This is gonna be another side of his artistic integrity. That's what we're about to get on this one. And so the intro prepared us for that. As you listen, as it goes on, it kind of veers into a whole nother genre. This album, if you listen to this album, I know, all Hispanic artists are kind of grouped into just one tiny little spot. All of them. This album kind of like reaches for a whole nother genre in here. And it still speaks Spanish. You feel me? That's the thing. Alright, so I don't know what I was just talking about that for. Where was I at? The beat selection? That's where I was at. Okay, so beat selection. This album actually, like, as you gradually listen, the beat kind of grabbed. It fit exactly what, even though if you don't understand what he's saying, if you don't understand Spanish, you will feel what he's saying. And the beats kind of transitioned as it went along, as it reached another whole genre, another whole lane. With his Mack truck on the artwork. He's barreling through, man. See what a good artwork is. As I'm saying this, I'm already creating a whole nother meaning to the thing, the artwork. Like it's paving the way to a whole nother genre. See, that's a good artwork, different representations in your mind. All right. And bro, why am I always keep talking about artwork, man? It's a Mack truck. What's good with me? All right, so the beat selection, yes, it transitioned perfectly. It was a good introduction of his other different side of him. The beat kind of, if you didn't understand what he was saying, the beat kind of told you what he was saying. This is what I want you to feel. If you don't understand what I'm saying, maybe you will feel it. And the beat kind of helped with that. And less than 30% skip on first listen. I didn't skip anything. Bad Bunny, as I've criticized him before, he has had, I believe his last album was not, I think the one before, the last one was good. The last one, I don't believe that was it at all. And now this. And this. So I didn't skip a thing on this album, even though I did not. I should understand Spanish. I've taken it so many times, but then I don't have enough Spanish friends that talk Spanish all the time. When you don't have that back and forth, you start to lose the language. All right. So, but saying that, I still understood what his point. So less than 30% skip on first listen. I did not skip a thing. Use of features. Yes, it was done perfectly. It wasn't too many features, so you generally get a pass if you don't use as much features as you want to showcase something else. It's not, a lot of times when people use features, is money grab. Let me branch across and let's do a deal where I get some of your fans, you get some of my fans. You know what I mean? But this one, yeah, it's a go. He did not need that many features. Contents. Number 7, content is he saying something. Yes, you don't have to understand what he's saying to know that he is saying something. And Bad Bunny doesn't usually say shit, a lot of most popular Spanish songs, or Spanish songs. I don't want to say reggaeton, but Spanish songs. They're usually not saying nothing. They're just getting you into that vibe to have fun, drink, and party. Like they're not saying something like tra 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 tra. Let me play the beat. Yeah, that's like one of the most popular Spanish songs in history, and he's saying nothing. Not a thing, dog. Oh, but Bad Bunny is saying something on this album. He's saying a whole nother side. He's barreling a whole no. He's reaching at a whole nother genre. He's showing a whole different side of him. And yes, he's saying something. The replay value, for me, yes, he has a few songs in there that has a lot of high replay value for me, because it's different. I haven't heard So replay value, yes. It has a few songs in there that garner some replay value. Does this album transcend time? Does it create a moment in time? For me, I believe, yeah. In years to come, we'll look back at this and say it's a classic, especially when an artist shows that they're more than just, you try to paint them in a box. And some artists just grab the money and stay in that box for their whole career. He's saying, no, 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 I have other sides of me, and this is it. So, yes, it gets that. It's satisfaction guarantee for me. His last album, nada. But this one, satisfaction is most definitely guaranteed on this one. I am happy I listened to this album. It was different. It's not what you expect. If you just want to turn it on and turn up, I already reviewed Juicy J's album. Check that out. All right, this is not the one. So, out of a 10, Bad Bunny, I think his last album, he probably had like a 5 or some shit like that. This album, Bad Bunny gets a 10 out of a 10. Look at there. Bad Bunny gets a 10 out of a 10. And that's, let me try to pronounce it again. Okay, let me try to pronounce it. El ultimo del mundo gets about a 10 out of a 10 on the Stoner Score, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now I know there was a few albums that dropped today.